Welcome, my friend. Listen closely because this moment might be the beginning of a whole new life for you. Have you ever felt like you're walking alone, that no one understands or supports you? You try and yet no one seems to see it. You're always the one who gives but never receives. You're surrounded by people, yet still feel so lonely, or maybe you've been completely alone for a long time. If this sounds like you, then this video is for you. This is your space, your homecoming. This is where everything starts to change. Today, I'm going to share 10 real rules with you, not empty quotes, not fake motivation, and definitely not theories. These are proven steps that will help you win in life. You can succeed on your own, and most importantly, you'll learn to grow in silence. And if you're learning English, this video is perfect for you. I'm speaking in clear, slow, powerful English. You can listen again and again and even repeat after me. Train your mouth, grow confident, and improve your English. This video will strengthen your mindset and language skills at the same time. So take a deep breath. This isn't a lecture, this is a moment between you and me to rebuild your life from the inside out. Let's begin. Rule 1. Remember your dreams. Every mornings, before you check your phone, before you answer anyone's messages, before you brush your teeth or speak to the world, speak to yourself. Remind yourself of your dream. Anchor yourself to your purpose. The reason most people fail in life isn't because they're lazy or unlucky. It's because they forget what they're fighting for. They wake up and fall right into their routine, scrolling, reacting, comparing, surviving. They let the world set their emotions, let noise steal their focus, and let comfort destroy their hunger, but not you. From now on, every morning, you need to begin your day like a warrior. Wake up and whisper your dream. Say it out loud, even if you're tired, even if you're broke, even if no one believes in you. Say it anyway. That dream is the reason you're still breathing. Let's say your dream is to speak fluent English. You want to speak clearly, naturally, confidently, but every day you feel scared to talk. You're embarrassed and no one helps you. You're afraid of being wrong, so you say nothing, and that's how another day passes. But not anymore. Starting tomorrow, when you wake up, sit on your bed and say to yourself, I will speak English fluently. One day I will train every day. I will speak clearly. I will no longer stay silent. Not just say it, feel it. Close your eyes and imagine yourself speaking in front of people. You're confident. You're respected. You're free. You're fluent. No one gave that to you. You built it alone. That dream is not a fantasy. It's your fuel. If you start every morning with that fire, nothing can stop you. Rule 2. Build a system that works in silence. Here's a hard truth most people don't want to hear. Motivation fades, feelings change, people leave, life gets hard. If your success depends on how you feel, you'll never make it. Motivation will come and go. Some days you'll feel tired, lonely, and confused. But there's one thing that will keep you moving, a system that works, even when motivation doesn't. A system doesn't rely on feelings. It's a small, repeatable routine that you follow every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Whether you're stressed, heartbroken, or alone, a system keeps you moving even when everything else is falling apart. For example, let's say your dream is to speak fluent English. You're shy. You don't have anyone to practice with. You feel embarrassed when you speak, so you don't speak at all. But today, you're going to build a system. Hear what that system looks like. 6:00 a.m. Wake up. 6:05 a.m. Drink water. 6:10 a.m. Read 5 English sentences out loud. 6:20 a.m. Record your voice and listen to it. 6:30 a.m. Move on to the rest of your day. Time taken 10 minutes. Applause. 0 progress. Unstoppable. You do it again the next day, and the next and the next. Some days you're tired, some days you sound awful. But the system doesn't care. The system works whether you're motivated or not. And after 30 days, something magical happens. You start thinking in English. You start speaking with more confidence. You start feeling something change inside you. That change happened not because someone helped you or because you watched motivational videos. It happened because you stuck to your system. Rule 3. Improve 1% daily. You don't need to grow fast. You just need to grow 1% every day. Most people fail because they want fast results. They want six-pack abs in 6 days. They want to build a business in 3 weeks. They want instant success. But here's the secret: real growth happens slowly but steadily. If you improve 1% every day for a year, that's 365% growth. You won't be the same person anymore. But at first, no one will notice, because 1% change is invisible. Too small to be impressive, but that's why it works. Let me tell you about a man in his 40s. He was overweight, tired, and ashamed of how he looked. Every time he tried to lose weight, he failed. But one day he stopped focusing on big results. Instead, he decided to take just one small step. Walk for 10 minutes. That was it. The next day he walked 10 minutes. Again, no photos, no celebration. Just a silent walk. Over time he walked longer, ate healthier, and eventually lost 12 kg. His back pain disappeared and he could run with his kids. He didn't just lose weight. He found himself. Not because he changed everything overnight, but because he improved just 1% every day. Now that we've covered how to build consistency and small improvements, let's talk about how to train your mind to stay strong. Your mind is where the real battle happens. Stay tuned as we dive into how to train your mind like a soldier. Rule 4. Train your mind like a soldier, not a civilian. Most people think the hardest Battles happen outside of themselves in their jobs, relationships, or financial struggles. But the real battle, it happens in your mind. The voice in your head that says, I can't do this, I'm too tired, I'll never make it. The real enemy is the voice inside your mind that tries to stop you, that tells you it's easier to quit. If you don't train your mind to work with you, it will work against you. And that's where everything falls apart. Imagine a civilian mindset. Civilian says, I'll work when I feel like it. I'll try tomorrow. It's okay to take the easy route. This mindset waits for motivation. It avoids discomfort, and when things get tough, it quits. But a soldier's mindset says, I move even when I'm tired. I do need things to be easy. I train for battle. Discomfort is where my strength grows. Soldiers don't train because it's fun. They train because it's necessary for survival. They train to be ready when the hard times come. You are fighting your own battle, not against people, but against doubt, laziness, overthinking, and weakness. And if you want to succeed, you need to train your mind to be like a soldier, strong, focused, and unyielding. Let me give you an example. There's a woman in her late 20s. She's living alone in a small city. She just lost her job and she has no savings, no family nearby. Most people would collapse, but not her. She bought a cheap yoga mat, laid it on the cold floor of her apartment, and started training every morning at 5:30 a.m. No gym, no fancy equipment, just push-ups, burpees, squats, and planks. No applause, no music, just her pain and discipline. She did this every day, and after months of training, she didn't just look different, she was different. She walked different. She moved different. She spoke with strength. She didn't need someone to rescue her. She rescued herself because she trained her mind to be like a soldier. And once you do that, your body and your life will follow. Every morning, sit in silence for 10 minutes. Do 10 push-ups. Write down one fear you want to face. Every night, write down 3 things you did, even when you didn't feel like it. When you keep moving despite fear or discomfort, you win. And over time, you'll become mentally sharp and emotionally strong until nothing can stop you. Now that you've built mental toughness, let's move on to a system that will help you stay organized and focused. It's called the 333 growth system. And it's going to bring structure to your chaos. Rule 5. Use the 333 growth system to build clarity and focus. By now, you've learned how to train your mind, build consistency, and start developing a stronger mindset. But here, where the magic happens, structure. You need a system to guide you. Every day, something simple, powerful, and easy to follow. And that's where the 333 growth system comes in. The truth is, most people fail because their lives are chaotic. There's no structure, no clear path forward. They try 10 things at once, chase new ideas every week, and get overwhelmed. They quit before they even get started. But you're not here to chase anything, you're here to build. That's why the 333 growth system works. It's simple, it's silent, and it brings order into your chaos. Hear how it works. 3 physical actions. Focus on movement. Do something physical every day. That keeps your body active and energized. These don't need to be complicated, simple things will do. Push-ups, stretching, walking. 3 mental tasks. Feed your mind with learning every day. Write. Reflect. Write. Expand your thoughts. Learn from your experiences and track your progress. 3 real-life skills. Focus on skills that improve your future. This could be related to your career, finances, or personal development. Each day, dedicate some time to growing in those areas. Let me give you an example. Imagine a man who used to work as a mechanic. He worked 12 hours a day, earning minimum wage. One day, his company downsized and he lost. Needing recognition. It's about building your success in the shadows and letting your results speak for themselves when the time is right. Think about a man working in a dusty warehouse. He's in his 30s, working long hours, earning minimum wage. He has no degree, no internet, and just an old flip phone. His coworkers laugh at him because he doesn't talk to anyone. He's always reading something weird, they say. Probably thinks he's better than us. What they didn't know was that about it, he didn't tell anyone. He just quietly studied. 2 years passed and no one noticed, but one day he didn't show up for work. Why? Because he had received a job offer from a startup. 3 more years passed, and he started his own electronics brand. Today, he hires engineers with degrees, and his former coworkers, who once laughed at him, now ask, "How did you do it?" He didn't build his success for the applause. He built it in silence, and that's exactly how you will too. Silence. You stop depending on others for validation, and you become your own cheerleader. Silence shocks the world when you rise. No one saw it coming. They didn't believe in you, and now they can't ignore you. So from today, stop posting every step of your journey. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't understand your dreams. Build in silence. Track your growth privately. Let your results speak for you when the time is right. Now that you've learned to build success quietly, let's focus on creating habits that powerful rule. Rule 7. Build habits that no one sees. Now that you've learned how to build success in silence, it's time to focus on the most important part of your journey: habits. When you brush your teeth, do you announce it to the world? No, you just do it. When you drink water in the morning, do you post about it? No, you just do it. Why? Because these actions have become part of who you are. The same goes for the powerful habits that will change your life. The real transformation happens in change your life. Forever are built in private, they are. The actions you take when no one is. Around to notice when no one is. There to give you praise. Let me tell you a story about a man who lived in a small village in Japan. He didn't have a gym, no business school, no internet, and no YouTube tutorials to guide him. He only had a small metal workshop and a dream to become the best sword maker in his country. But how do you achieve such a big dream with so little? The answer was simple. He built habits. Log the temperature. He did this every single day for 13 years. No one saw it, no one cared. But he kept doing it because he knew that habits built over time would lead him to greatness. And you know what happened? His work was discovered not because he posted about it, not because he bragged, but because of the results. His sword was so precise, so powerful that it was chosen by the Emperor's Guard as an honorary place. Your future is built on the habits everyone else dreams of. But by the time they notice, it'll be too late. You'll already be who you've always wanted to become. Start by choosing 3 small actions to repeat every day. Make them a part of your routine. These actions don't need to be big or impressive, they just need to be consistent. Maybe it's making your bed every morning, maybe it's reading 1 page of a book, maybe it's taking a 10-minute walk. Track your progress quietly. Share it with the world. Just do it every day and want everyone else. Now that you know how to build habits in silence, let's talk about discipline. Motivation is great when it's there. But what do you do when it fades? Discipline is your answer. Rule 8: make discipline your best friend. By now, you've learned how to build your success quietly. Focus on consistent habits and improve in silence. But there's one thing that will make all of this work: discipline. Motivation is fun, it feels good, it gets you excited, energized, and ready to take on the world. But you need discipline. Discipline isn't about pushing yourself to the limit every single day. It's not about forcing yourself to work when you're already at yours breaking point. Discipline is about showing up every day. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Let me explain the difference between motivation and discipline with an example. There's a 16-year-old boy living in a small village. He has no internet, no phone, and his school doesn't have labs. Don't have discipline. Every morning at 4:00 a.m., he lights a small kerosene lamp, opens his textbooks, and rewrites everything by hand. He memorizes biology charts by drawing them over and over again. There's no applause, no likes on his progress, just discipline. Years go by and no one notices. He doesn't take breaks. He doesn't let hardship stop him. And one day, he becomes a neurosurgeon. Today, people travel from all over the country to see him. But his success didn't happen harder than you. Can. It's about being consistent, showing up and doing what needs to be done even on the hard days. Discipline is your future self telling, "You don't give up on me." To build discipline, choose 3 small, non negotiable actions that you'll do every day. They don't have to be big or exciting, they just need to be consistent. Maybe it's making your bed. Maybe it's moving your body for 15 minutes. Maybe it's reading 1 page of a book, whatever it is. Make it something you can't skip. Discipline is you through the tough days. And when you make discipline your best friend, nothing can stop you. Now that you've made discipline your best friend, let's talk about tracking your progress. You need a way to measure your growth so you can see exactly how far you've come. No more guessing. Stay tuned as we dive into how tracking will take you to the next level. Rule 9: track your progress like an assassin. Now that you've built discipline and consistency, it's time to talk about tracking. Feelings can deceive you. Your emotions can tell you that you're making progress when you might not be, or they can make you feel stuck when you're actually moving forward. The only way to get real clarity is through tracking. Tracking doesn't have to be complicated or fancy. You don't need an expensive app or a detailed spreadsheet. All you need is a notebook, a pen, and honesty. Let me give you an example. There was a farmer in his 50s who was tired of his crops failing. Some years they grew well, some the soil type, the seeds used, and the color of the leaves. He did this for 3 years. People laughed at him. "Why are you wasting time writing this stuff down?" they said. "Just plant the seeds and wait." But he wasn't just planting seeds and waiting, he was learning. He was tracking his progress. And after 3 years, he noticed something amazing. By making small adjustments based on his data, his crop yield doubled. It was because he worked harder. It was because he tracked his results and king and what's not. And most importantly, you get to see your progress clearly, which keeps you motivated. Hear how you can track your progress. Every night, write down 3 things. 1. What did I do today that moved me forward? 2. What did I avoid that I should have faced? 3. What will I do better tomorrow? This simple practice will help you see exactly where you're making progress, where you're getting stuck, and where you need to improve. Tracking keeps you on course and prevents you from feeling lost and where you're struggling. That's how you grow. Tracking keeps you accountable and gives you the clarity you need to keep moving forward. It's like having a map for your journey. Without tracking, you're wandering aimlessly, but with it, you're moving with precision. Now that you're tracking your progress, let's dive into the final rule: rewiring your inner voice. The voice inside your head shapes everything. If you want to succeed, you need to make sure that voice is on your side. Stay tuned as we explore how to change the way you talk. Consistency. But here's the most powerful truth. Of all, the person you become is shaped by the voice inside your head. Your thoughts are not just thoughts. They are instructions that shape your future. And if your inner voice is negative, broken, or full of doubt, it will destroy your dreams before they even begin. This is why rewiring your inner voice is the final step in your transformation. The most successful people in the world know how to control their thoughts. They know how to make their inners too weak, too broken. You'll hear that voice telling you you can't do this, you're not good enough, you'll never make it. And if you listen to that voice long enough, you'll start to believe it. But you don't have to listen to it. You can change that voice. You can replace those negative thoughts with words that empower you. You have the power to choose the narrative inside your head. Let me share a story about a woman who rewired her inner voice and transformed her life. She was 40 years old, a mother, a wife, and a worker. She had 2 kids, no job, and no money. Worst of all, she had no belief in herself. Every day, the voice inside her head told her, "I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, I'll never succeed." That voice broke her not just mentally but physically. She felt sick, she lost weight, she stopped laughing. Then one day she heard something on the radio that changed her life. A woman said, if you tell yourself something 100 times a day, your brain will start to believe it. Even if it's a lie. She paused, wrote it down, and decided to give it a believe it, but she said it anyway. Then the next day she said it again. And the next, after 30 days, something changed. Her confidence grew. She applied for a job and got it. She started a small business from home. And today she's remarried, happy, and thriving, not because life got easier, but because her inner voice became her biggest supporter. This is the power of rewiring your inner voice. Your subconscious mind is like soil. Whatever thoughts you plant in it will grow. If you plant, "I'm not good," your brain believes it. Your actions will follow. Here's how to rewire your inner voice. Every morning before you even start your day, say these 3 things out loud or silently. 1. Today I am strong. 2. Today I will stay calm under pressure. 3. Today I will move forward no matter what. Say them with feeling, believe them. Let those words set the tone for your day. Every night when the doubts start creeping in, say these 3 things. 1. I did my best today. 2. I am proud of myself for not. It will go from negative to positive, from fearful to confident, and when your inner voice becomes your biggest supporter, nothing will be able to stop you. If you've made it this far, you're no longer ordinary. You're on a journey to success, to growth, to self-discovery. You have the tools you need. Now it's time to put them into action. Remember, this journey is not easy. It's not instant, but with consistency, discipline, and a mind that believes in itself, you will win. And one day when you look back You'll be amazed at how far you've come. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep growing.